Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everyone. My name is Nurwaida binti Rosli. So today I will present my FYP project, a review on synthesis of activated carbon derived from Lufa cylindrica, and my supervisor is Dr. Dea Shali Antas. In introduction, there is research background on Lufa cylindrica, activated carbon, and activation method. Lufa cylindrica is a plant from Cucurbitaceae family, which have a cylindrical shape, and their length generally can be ranged from 15 cm to 16 cm. The application of Lufa cylindrica in daily life is it acts as a portion of healthy food to consume. In cosmetic industry, it used as a scrubber for skincare, while in medical treatment, it used for system drug control, release in dressing and healing wound. For activated carbon, it is an amorphous carbonaceous material which has high surface area and porosity, low ash content, and also the specific surface area usually range from 700 until 2000 meters square per gram, and the carbon content of activated carbon are usually more than 80%. For environmental application, activated carbon is applied to remove the pollutant such as toxic metal from the water, while for food application, it is used as a purification of distilled alcoholic. There are two commonly methods used to increase the porosity and absorption capacity of precursor, namely as physical activation and chemical activation. For physical activation, the precursor is underwent the pyrolysis process, usually at high temperature from 500 until 1000 degrees Celsius, in order to reduce the oxygen and hydrogen element, and then continue with the thermal activation. The second method is chemical activation, where the precursor is impregnated with activating agent. Activating agent is functioned to remove the impurities present in activated carbon pores, such as aldehyde, alcohol, and acids. The production of AC by using chemical activation has led to higher yield and well-developed pore structure compared with physical activation. Even activated carbon has been widely used in various applications. The problem still arises because commercial activated carbon are commonly derived from carbonaceous sources such as coal, peat, and lignite. These sources are expensive, hard to obtain, and also can cause the pollution since the sulfur content is high. Due to that, Lufa cylindrica is introduced because it is one of lignocellulosic material which able to produce activated carbon. Besides, it is also low cost and easy to obtain. Hence, with Lufa cylindrica as a precursor, it is expected to give an opportunity and benefits in other applications. Significance of study for this review is to decrease the environmental pollution, since Lufa cylindrica is one of green material which has a characteristic of eco-friendly, biodegradable, non-hazardous, and recyclable. Besides, this study also want to meet the demand in the market by produce low cost and high quality of activated carbon. There are two objectives for this review. The first one is to study the activated carbon derived from Lufa cylindrica using QOH activation. Second is to characterize the prepared sample using sodium thiosulfate titration, which known as iodine number, SEM analysis, FTIR analysis, and elemental analysis. Next, we move to the second main content, which is literature review. As we can see here is Lufa cylindrica. The chemical composition of Lufa cylindrica consists of cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. For cellulose, the composition is 60%, hemicellulose is 30%, and lignin is 10%. Figure 3 shows the mature and internal structure of Lufa cylindrica, which has a three-dimensional reticular due to crisscross fiber. Luffa cylindrica has an excellent structure and unique properties such as high stability, large surface area, fast kinetic adsorption, and also can be used as a filter. In this review, chemical activation is the most preferable since it has more advantages compared with physical activation. In chemical activation, there are two types commonly used activating agent, which are acidic activating agent and strong basic activating agent. The example of acidic activating agent is zinc chloride and phosphoric acid, while for strong basic activating agent is natrium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. As we can see here is the comparison between zinc chloride, phosphoric acid and potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide is the most preferable since it can give specific surface area up to 3000 meters square per gram, while phosphoric acid only give about 438.9 meters square per gram, and zinc Cl2 specific surface area is up to 1100 meters square per gram. However, zinc Cl2 is not preferable since it is toxic and not safe to the environment. Next, we move to the characterization analysis. The first one is elemental analysis, which study regarding carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, and oxygen composition. For oxygen composition, it calculated based on carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and sulfur weight percentage has been recorded. In addition, elemental analysis also can observe the other impurities present in activated carbon and our precursor. The example of situation that has been recorded from previous researcher is regarding when activated carbon which not undergo the chemical activation process have the impurities such as silica, calcium, as well as potassium present in the pores. SEM analysis is the other characterization method used in order to determine the morphological structure of the activated carbon and our precursor. SEM analysis is considered as the most often method to study the morphological structure of fibers, presence of void, and others. The other characterization method is FTIR analysis, which used to study the functional group involved in activated carbon and precursor. In lignocellulosic material, FTIR is used to study the functional group involved in cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. The last characterization method in this review is iodine number, which is a simple method used to study the porosity of activated carbon. As a conclusion, Luffa cylindrica is the most preferable to become precursor because it is a green material, cost-effective, non-toxic, and has good capability in adsorption. For activation method, chemical activation is the most preferable compared to the physical activation. By using potassium hydroxide activation, it can enhance the surface area of activated carbon, and it is the most effective method in order to generate microporous and mesoporous of carbon. The characterization analysis is essential in order to know the quality of activated carbon, since the SEM analysis is to study morphological structure of activated carbon and precursor. FTIR analysis is to study the functional group involved in lignocellulosic material, and for iodine number is used to study the porosity of activated carbon, and the lastly is elemental analysis to study the carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, sulfur, and oxygen composition as well as impurities. The recommendation for this review is more study need to be done on Luffa cylindrica since there are several information cannot be obtained due to limited research paper. The study that cannot be obtained regarding Luffa cylindrica is elemental analysis and iodine number. Besides, further study need to be done regarding chemical activation KOH for synthesis of Luffa cylindrica since it is potential to produce highly microporous structure of activated carbons. This is all from me. Thank you.